Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the mighty Serene Republic of Venice. We are starting to become very large. We are 80 developments smaller than the Ottomans. We are, outside of the Ottomans, the largest country in Europe. If you can, well, kind of in Europe. We're mostly in the Middle East now. If you can believe that. We are making a awfully huge amount of money. It's kind of ridiculous, almost 90 gold, which is only going up as time goes on. We are looking at a absolute massive amount of morale between military drill, abolish serfdom, the aristocrats, power projection, and Protestantism. We've pretty much almost maxed out the amount of morale you can get so long as you're not Prussia. So we're doing well. Speaking of Brandenburg, or normally Prussia, they're dead. Bohemia's killed them. We are currently in the search for an ally with which to fight the Ottomans with. And I'm thinking Bohemia might be an option. The issue is they're enemies with Poland, who is our ally and has been our ally for quite some time. I don't know whether that's a good thing or not, because Poland is rather on the weaker side for allies. We've almost got the Pope entirely happy with us, despite us being a different religion, which is funny. Poland is starting to become quite the powerhouse. They need 2 more ideas, offensive ideas, I think, to entirely max out, or at least strengthen their army, at which point Poland is going to be a much greater threat than they appear to be at the moment. In terms of Europe, though, they have more troops than I do, which is kind of hilarious, considering how much larger we are. Of course, we can't get much larger because of the lovely Merchant Republic penalty, which is annoying. So I'm trying to adjust around that, trying to build some regimental camps so I can field some more troops. We've gained control of 55% of the trade in Alexandria. I know, isn't it amazing? We need, in order to get the achievement, have 75% in it while only owning 10 cities. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. It's going to be very tough. 3 there, 4 there. Pretty much I'm going to have to be owning like Venice and then just the centers of trade. However, we do have to wipe out the Ottomans in order to do that achievement in general. So that is looking to be an exciting mess whenever the time comes when we're actually going to fight the Ottomans. Considering their army is now 4 times almost the size of ours, we are looking at a very difficult war, especially considering we do not seem to get good allies who are actually willing to fight with us. Might consider beating up Aragon a little bit more. In terms of forming Italy itself, we have a good start. We have 2 of the needed ones. Most of the rest are located in the Papal States. Mantua is the next one. I wouldn't mind wiping out Milan, but they're in a trade league. Mantua is in a trade league. Genoa is allied to Hungary. Savoy might be conquerable in the long run. But for right now, I should stay a little bit careful, considering my Middle East conquests have earned me the ire of pretty much all the Muslims in the world that matter in the Middle East. Some of them still like me, most of them hate me. We're converting a lot of Muslim land to be Protestant, so they probably don't like me too much there either. I want to start to see if I can charter trade companies to get to India and stuff. I don't know if we'll be able to. I don't know if technically this area of Ethiopia is in a trade region. Curious. What in the world is that under? Atmos is not. So in order to charter trade companies, we need to get to East Africa or just make the direct jump to India. It's a little frustrating. The Pope, ironically, of all people, has a charter a trade company in Mali. That's another place I'd love to charter a trade company from. Brittany has left the trade one with me. Interesting. Go for integrity in the long run. We need tiny bit more military points, and then we're going to hit Miltech 15, which since, well, the Ottomans don't have it, we would have a huge advantage over them, but I don't want to risk a war with the Ottomans based off having one superior tech compared to them. It's not a safe move. Poland's calling me into the war versus Genoa, interestingly enough. I do, if I remember, still have it that I want provinces from them, so they might give me some. Let's merge my growing fleet here. Actually, let's not merge my growing fleet, because some of that is my trade fleet. Let's take you, drop you off in Venetia itself, and then we should be able to pretty much swiftly dash over and take over Genoa. Poland should easily take this area. Hungary is kind of a joke. So overall, we don't have to worry about anything. We really just need to save money. That's really the key here. That and develop production. There we go. Messed up a little bit there. Missed Milan's twice. By the way, both times I was trying to click on Milan there. That was just failure in general. I'm amazed the Pope has so many Protestant issue provinces, but it is funny to see, especially since the Pope cannot convert to Protestant. Hard-coded, which is a shame, because it would be funny. I'd love to see a Protestant Pope. I really would. It would be funny. Wouldn't be entirely inaccurate, but most of the rebellion of the Protestants was against the Pope, so maybe you could have the Pope adopt the reforms and become Protestant? I don't know. Lose some of their authority. There we go. Charge infantry. Right now, our military should be, well, fourth, because everybody else is growing in size, but it's getting up there in power. Our total morale is 6 in 1580, which is amazing. Obviously, we still have quite a ways to go, but it's a thing. It's making progress. We can field more troops if we need to, which is good. Once I can win this war, maybe we'll get a Genoa province, maybe we won't. I would be very happy if we did. I'm not entirely sure how I am going to deal with the Ottomans still. I know I've said that like 7 times now, but I have no idea how I'm going to deal with the Ottomans. Not with the size they are and how small Venice is itself. Especially since the Ottomans these days actually take half-decent idea groups and can fight you. I'll do that. Don't really know how. They have quantity and they're going to have offensive. They did go innovative and influence. They don't actually have a particularly strong army right now. They will, well, quantity won't help them too much. Offensive will help them a bit. Better generals, discipline, all solid stuff. Our next idea group probably should be quantity, honestly. I just obviously have to finish off defensive ideas. Which, considering how things are going tech-wise, I might focus military a bit just to get it, you know, fully rolling. Try and get the rest of the defensive idea tree done. The attrition versus enemies will help. The fort defense will be amazing versus the Ottomans. We are fully a parliament now with a presidential system, so it's kind of a convenient way to get a little bit more prestige out of it. We get a nice amount of morale from our prestige, really. Yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot. What am I doing? I should switch this away from that and instead do idea cost. There we go. Might as well save what we can, right? No point in just wasting monarch points. Let's do domestic trade power. I don't... ignore corruption, do that. And praise local regiments. The loss of army professionalism is bad, though. I mean, it's not a killer as Venice, because we have mostly mercs, but still. Worth being wary about. We can only have 21 mercenary regiments, 21 more. I think that can increase if we go admin, right? Yeah, plus 25. Quantity gives us plus 25 as well. So our ruler is dead. Let's let the lottery decide. We got a 10 ruler. No military skill whatsoever, which frustrating, but that's what you get. He's going to die soon, though. He's 71. Let's create a couple more manufacturers. Obviously, the more trade we can generate and the more money we get, the better off we are. How does one kill the Ottomans? We'll take the Diplotech penalty. Almost feels like a song. How does one kill the Ottomans? Or something like that. Once we take this fort, this war should be over. We just gotta take the fort. She's proving to be a little bit stubborn. What do they have on there? Oh, they've got a defensive advisor. Plus, apparently we have negative siege ability, which is... How do we manage that? Oh no, that is our siege ability. Okay, it's not negative siege ability. That is legitimately our siege ability. Ah, makes lots more sense now. That was a long time between Holy Roman Emperor elections. Wow. Okay. There is a chance that if he dies, he's going to get Bohemia, though. Or Bohemia will pick him up. Hopefully he doesn't die. To be fair, it is AI Austria, and they tend not to lose all their heirs. Considering they have plus 50 there, they should get one. This war should be over. I don't know why it's taking so long. There we go. Poland just took that all. We got nothing. Well, that's frustrating. We got some money, so I guess it wasn't a total loss, but pretty close. They're Protestant now, though. Go figure. Can't attack them if I wanted to. We'll improve the situation. Lose some government reforms. Consolidation of power is going to be nice. We can do either stability, which I probably will do, or diplomat, which is not as useful. We'll have to figure out how it goes, but overall, the reforms, at least that level of reform, is not such a necessity. I need it. That made no sense, and I apologize. Is it worth more to upgrade a port? Give me enough money. There we go. Is it worth more to upgrade a port? Trade power, institution spread, or is it worth more to upgrade an inland center of trade? I think it's the same benefit. Other than it boosts sailors and it lowers yearly naval tradition decay. Does this give me anything for it all? No. I don't get manpower, but I think the decline of global naval stuff is worth it. What is our naval tradition? Whoa, we lowered a lot. Wow. We have some naval influence, don't we? If we were to take maritime ideas, we'd pretty much max that out. Wow. That would be funny. I don't think it's worth doing, though. But I I don't think there's anything that particularly reduces tradition loss here. I think if you can take nobility estate, it lowers it a little bit, but I can't, so no use worrying about it. Yeah. Grand Navy merchant would be nice, but I think having a larger army probably more useful. Especially if you're going to fight the Ottomans. Large navy's wonderful, but I'm already over naval force limit without too huge penalties. Or too many large penalties. So it should work out. Upgrade those two to full. Really need to figure out if I can buy any of this land way out here. Part of the reason I don't want to do it is if I could buy it and build a trade company. Some of the modifiers one can get for a trade company can be pretty powerful. As I said, that guy wasn't going to live long. Who'd we get? 646. We tend to get the better ones out of those ones. The Rialto Bridge. Interesting. Huh. Let's build it. I don't know if there's going to be any long-term benefit for it, considering Venice already has an insane amount of modifiers going on it already. 1, 2, 3, 4, essentially. 5 if you count the world port. That's a lot of modifiers. We could upgrade that. That would give us, I don't know how many centers of trade. I kind of want to try to get this fine financials just because it's an achievement. We're close to it. Might as well pick it up. 8 level 3 centers of trade. We have enough merchants for it, which is why I'm kind of interested in it. Nobles have rebelled in Ragusa. Lovely. Load it up. I should just be able to land and take them out. Yeah, we do have a crossing penalty, but it's not enough to stop us. Let's snag maneuver. Yeah. Cost of repayment is going to be half or more of our income, which is kind of ridiculous, but that's the way it goes. Could end up in another war with France, I guess, if Great Britain's in the mood. Let's check trade. 63, okay. I just want to make sure that we're not going to miss the spawning of global trade. I don't think China's going to beat us. They might. I've seen it spawn in China a lot. Beijing can become absurdly wealthy if left alone. Vassallocracy. Tunis, Ragusa, Alexandria. We have 3 of those 5, don't we? We don't have control of Tunis or Genoa itself. We have control of all the other ones, which is nice, but that's not enough. Although we could pick a mess of a fight with Aragon. Land is land, right? I should probably do it. I hate doing stuff like that. Let's upgrade you. Can I not upgrade you? Oh, I already have one in the East Adriatic. Apparently that's a thing. So it both counts within your province and in the trade one. Oh no, just in the province, okay. That one has 2, wow, that's pretty rich. We are up to 96 gold from trade. I've seen higher, but not by much. That is getting way up there. Shame we don't actually own that province. Can't upgrade that one. Can upgrade Cairo if it's a state. Ooh. Oh. Okay, let's move Bosnia out of that. And let's add Cairo Bahari in. Hopefully that doesn't cause too much trouble. It's a little bit of a problem, isn't it? Let's get a marketplace there. Whoever our trade here should be getting absolutely ridiculous. 59. That might be the most I've seen anyone in control of this node. It's a hard node to control. It is ridiculously hard. Jeddah and Benghazi. Where in the world is Jeddah? Jeddah. Oh, you're talking way down there. Frustrating. When can I attack the Mamelukes again? 4 years. I should probably fabricate a claim on their land. Actually, wait, I can just do Holy Wars, can't I? Of course, of course, of course, I can just do Holy Wars. Yeah. I don't really know what else to do right now. Upgrade forts. That's what I should do. Upgrade forts. We could afford to upgrade Cairo once that's done. Yeah. Not much else to do. I want to save the money, obviously, to boost the centers of trade. So right now I'm not going to do anything with it. Will that put me at enough? It's going to put me really close to 8 high centers of trade. Got 1, 2, 3. Could have 4 there. 5, 6, 7. We need 8, right? 8, I guess. Pull it off. We're getting really close. I just need to upgrade Serbia and Kairos. Might do Serbia next. Bigger benefit. I think it lowers the trade when transfer of owner, correct? Curious. Oh yeah, I forgot Istria is one. We'll find out, won't we? There we go. Is that enough? Yep, that was enough. Find financials done. Okay, well, on that note, we will end this here. We own 8 level 3 centers of trade, and we're probably going to go for a 9th, just because of it's worth it. We can also raise some more troops. We are making a absolutely ridiculous amount of money. 96. We're pulling 13 forward from there. We're pulling 18 from there, which means our weak point right now is Ragusa. That happens. Aleppo, we're pulling 11 forward, 12 from Constantinople. We're up to 35% trade in Constantinople because we're embargoing the Ottomans. Wow. Okay, if we were to embargo the Mamelukes, we could probably get this up to 75 with a little bit of work. So that will be it for this episode. Thank you guys all for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this. We got our first achievement of this run. We're probably going to get a couple more. We'll at least get that one. Not sure what else we're going to end up doing. Maybe that one, because we're a trade nation. We'll see. Depends if we form Italy or not. Anyhow, I think the next one has to be against either Aragon or against Savoy. Try and gain a bit more of Italy before it becomes taken over. And that will be it for me. So thank you guys all for watching. Bye for now.